Kia ora everybody and welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're going to be making shortbread. It's just about Christmas time here, and as an activity we used to get together as a family and make shortbread and dip it into chocolate and things like that and then give it away as gifts to our neighbours and things like that. So we're going to be making shortbread tonight. I've got 60 grams of, no I lie, 125 grams of butter here. And I popped it in my bowl, and I've got some caster sugar here. If you haven't got caster sugar, just use normal sugar, that's fine. It just means that you're going to have to beat it for a bit longer. So I'm going to put it all together, and I'm going to beat it with my electric beater for probably about 5 minutes until it starts to change colour and it's light and fluffy. Okay, so I'll do that soon. I'll see you soon. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to get it into a ball and I'm going to pop it into the fridge for about half an hour just to sort of cool down a bit. It'll make it easier to roll out, and we'll see you soon. Right, I couldn't wait for it to be cooled in the fridge, so I chucked mine in the deep freeze for 10 minutes. That'll do. Okay, this it here, and I'm going to put between two pieces of baking paper when I roll it out. Just makes it easier to roll out, and I'm going to just roll it to a consistent size. Okay, and I don't want it to be too thin either, because you don't want it to burn your biscuits, and you don't want it to you know, to have really thin biscuits that are going to break as well. So just going to roll it out for a little bit. Now at this stage you might want to just cut it into, you know, squares. Or can you hear the kittens in the background? We've got these kittens in the background that are squawking. Excuse them. Such bad manners. So you might want to cut it into shapes, into triangle shapes, into squares, whatever you want to do, you do that. I've got a good old star cutter, and which I picked up at the grocery store for $3 I think it was, so that'll do the trick. And I am going to just roll it out so it's a little bit thinner, and I'll show you what it looks like when I've cut it so that you can see. See, much easier to do when you've got the baking paper on top. So it is that width, okay? That width is a good width. Okay, so I'm going to cut out my stars, and I'm going to pop them onto my tray, which I've lined with a bit of baking paper as well. And then I'm just going to put a couple of stab marks with forks, and I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. At this stage, I'm going to put all this back together, and I'm going to mould it again. You don't want to handle it too much, okay? The more you handle it, then the heavier it'll become, and you'll notice the difference between those biscuits and the next batch that I make up. So the less handling, the better. Okay? See you soon. Okay, I've done my stars, and I've put a little fork mark on each one. Beep, 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 just like the traditional shortbread. And this one here is the one that I couldn't be bothered making into a star anymore. So that'll do. That'll probably be the first one that we sample. So I've got my oven heating at 180 degrees, and it's fan baked, so it'll be a little bit faster than a conventional oven. And it'll probably take about 10 minutes to cook these. So I'm just going to keep an eye on them, because I want them to go a little bit golden but not brown, if that makes sense. So 10 minutes is going to be my limit, and I'm just going to check them. So I'll see you soon. Right, while the bickies are cooking, I've managed to hunt down the last of our chocolate chips and things like that, and I'm just going to put them into a bowl. I think I've got about maybe 100 grams, about 100 grams of chocolate chips in here. Right, I did this in the microwave, 30 seconds, then stopped it, gave it a stir, 30 seconds, stopped it, gave it a stir, 30 seconds, stopped it, and gave it a stir, and now we're good to go. Okay, so as soon as the bickies come out and when they've cooled down, I can either dip them in there, which has been nice and easy, or I can, like, you know, decorate them some way. So we'll see how we go, eh? Look at this. I went and had a chat to my daughter while these were cooling down, and my chocolate's gone rock hard, so I'm going to have to blooming warm it up again and soften it up. See you soon. What a pain. Right, I've softened up my chocolate again, good news, because it was rock hard. And now we're ready to dip some of these bickies, which are nice and cool, into here. Okay, so that should do. Woo, how good does that look? And then I'm just going to reuse our paper again. And then I've got some sprinkles, and these are just heart sprinkles that I've bought. And just put some of those on there just to make them look a little bit beautiful. Okay, so let me decorate these up and then I'll show you what these look like when they're finished, eh? Have a look at that. How cute does that look? Eh? Cute as. Real super simple recipe. And these are just done with sprinkles, look. Kids would love to get into doing these, and this is such a great gift idea, and it's really, really easy and pretty cheap, really. So, you know, if you want to put like 3 or 4 together into some cellophane, I'll show you what that looks like after I've got it done tonight. That'd be good for giving away for your kids, for their teachers and things like that, or to the neighbours, or to some little old lady that hasn't had a visitor for a while. Go and give some to them. They're going to love you because it's shortbread. Okay, and just to show you this, this is one of my, oh look, who ate that? Oh, that was me. Try that, listen to this. That is really good. That is really, really good. And it's homemade. No additives. Okay, so I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are keeping safe. It's nearly Christmas. Don't get stressed out, okay? Keep it simple. The best Christmases are the most simple ones, okay? And we shall see you very soon. Be kind to each other, take care, and we'll see you soon. Ka kite anō.